Would you fight Mike Jackson in BKFC?
Sure. Easy money. I know people want to see it because everyone wants to see that guy get beat up.
No, I'm not worried at all. I rely on God, Allah.
You had a kind of a big flare-up with this racial issue, I guess. Was it maybe 4 months ago now with this guy, Mike Jackson?
Oh, yeah. That guy is total idiot.
He called you the N-word, but the different N-word.
Yeah, right? Yeah, the guy is a complete clown. He fought in the UFC, probably the worst guy to ever fight in the UFC.
Yeah.
He fights at like
Yeah.
same weight as me. I'd never heard of the guy. And I said something on Twitter.
Yeah.
And he responds there like, oh, Nazi something or other.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I tweeted, but it had nothing to do with race or anything.
Yeah.
So I was like, who is this guy? So I looked him up and saw he's in the UFC. So I'm like, all right, you want to fight? And he's like, yeah, on site, we'll fight when we see each other. So like, all right, on site. I knew him, I'd see him eventually. And then, I walked in the PI and he's sitting there hitting the bag. So I'm like, oh, let's get it. And when I seen him, he goes, no, let's fight we're going to fight in Houston instead. I'm like, nah, we have an agreement on site. And so, I came after him and he's running, hiding behind the bags. Yeah. People started to stop me because they didn't know what was going on. So I was like, all right, whatever. And then he goes, yeah, that's what I thought, Nazis. Then everyone stepped back, went over, threw him on the ground, started slapping him around, and it got broken up.
Do you feel like you were, because if somebody is accusing me of something, I don't think I'm bullying him by checking him. Do you feel like you were like targeting this guy, or were you checking him because of the way
he's a bully. He goes around online harassing everyone, calling them like racist and white privilege. The weird part is, I looked at his Wikipedia. He's 3/4 white, 1/4 black. He grew up in a rich, all-white area. So he feels like guilty or like lack of something for growing up so easy. So he's trying to overcompensate by being some. He has a big black power thing on his chest. It's weird. It's this weird. He's pushing racial division. What he doesn't realize is black people hate him just as much as white people. He thinks like, oh, black people are gonna take my side, and it's like, no one wants racial division. This guy's sitting there trying to claim black power, but he ain't part of no like crew. And then you're acting tough like that, and you're gonna run when you see me. It's like, come on.
I think maybe if when you were beating him, if you were singing some kind of Michael Jackson song, people wouldn't have taken it so hard. Just beat it. Beat it. And it's like, okay, I get it. Michael Jackson, Mike Jackson.
Yeah, right.
They're just playing around. You know what I mean?
He's like one of the most unlikable guys, period. Because like that went like so viral online, and like everyone, still all the time, people run into me and be like, oh, thanks for beating that guy up.
Yeah. I don't know how you can just accuse people of that. Like you have obviously colored friends. You obviously have like Muslim people. Like we're dealing with each other very comfortably. You know what I mean?
Well, the funny thing is, when I ran to Mike Jackson, I was there, I think, with like a black guy, 2 Muslims, like a Mexican. And he was there with like 2 other white guys. Not that that matters, but it's like, how do you not realize? And then when he's like calling me racist, there's a ton of guys online, black guys, Mexican guys, being like, Jake's not racist. What are you talking about? Instead of Mike Jackson be like, oh, maybe I should rethink my strategy. He just like doubles down. But he's the actual racist. He's just constantly bashing white people, which is weird when he's 3/4 white. He's a bizarre individual.
Would you fight Mike Jackson in BKFC?
Sure. Easy money. I know people want to see it because everyone wants to see that guy get beat up.
Who would you want to fight more, Mike Jackson or Paul Harris in BKFC?
Probably Mike Jackson. Easy payday. The guy sucks.
He's
probably the worst guy to ever fight in the UFC. Paul Harris is actually a good fighter and crazy. I don't like him either, but
The Life Hug podcast is an attempt to get to the truth, the huck, through all the noise of mainstream media with engaging and difficult conversations. Our goal is to grow and develop with all of you as we embark upon new frontiers. So please post your comments, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss a moment.